Hey, it might not be Halloween, but I've got some scary stuff to tell you. We're going to talk about real estate scams that you've got to know about. It's so important that I'm going to break this one up into 3 separate sections. So if you don't have time to watch them all together, that's fine. You can watch them one at a time. But join me here on Moveonomics for me to tell you some of the most important things that you're ever going to hear about real estate. Hello and welcome to Moveonomics. I'm Peter Fife with Coldwell Banker Prescott in beautiful Prescott, Arizona, where Prescott is everybody's hometown. Now, I promised I'd tell you about real estate scams. So part 1, let's talk about wholesalers for just a minute. Okay, there's a lot of people that are wholesaling their house right now, and it's one of my pet peeves when people get taken advantage of. So I just ask you to be very careful. Let me tell you some things that some wholesalers do. Now, there might be some honest wholesalers out there. I don't know. So I'm not going to lump all of you in one big, dirty, nasty bucket, okay? But let me tell you some of the things to look for. If you're considering wholesaling your house to somebody, watch out for these things. Number 1, look at their contract very carefully. A lot of times a wholesaler will come to you and say, hey, we'll buy your house. We'll close in 30 days, and here's the price. Let's say it's a house worth $500,000 in the real market. They're going to give you $400,000, which is generally the case. There'll be about a 20% hack on it. Most wholesalers are not going to perform on that contract. What they're trying to do is to resell your contract to somebody else, so they're using OPM, other people's money, not their own. So they'll make you an initial offer, and in their contract, they'll usually say it's a 30-day close or a 2-week close with a 2-week time inspection period. They'll throw it out there on the wholesale market to see if any investor's interested. Most investors flipping properties are going to look to make $30,000 to $50,000 on a home after fixing it up. So those are the numbers that you have to consider in your mind. You have expenses, carrying costs, hard carrying costs, and it's got to make sense for a wholesaler. So let's say your house is $500,000. After it's fixed up, they offer you $400,000, maybe. They put it on the market for 2-3 weeks. Nobody bites. They come back to you. Oh, well, if they want to buy it themselves, the wholesale companies will then come back to you somewhere like at $350. So I've seen this happen to people before. They didn't talk to me before they did these contracts, just so you know, because I would have talked them out of it. And they go, oh, well, my house is going to be bought by an investor, and we're going to close in 2 weeks, and it's guaranteed. Baloney. No such thing on any of their contracts is guaranteed. I've seen this bait and switch stuff all the time. So if they sell it to a wholesaler, and they can make usually 10 grand on it is what their bottom line is. So you've got the person who's calling you on the phone or making you that offer in the mail. Hey, I'll pay you X. Then they put it on the wholesale market. If they can't clear 10 grand off of your deal by doing nothing, they will come back to you at a crazy low price or just say, bye. So it's really an option to buy is what that contract is. And usually they won't even lose a dime and you'll get nothing. So another tactic they do is they make it sound like they string you along like it's going to happen and you're going to sell your house. You'll get 30 days into it. You got your stuff packed. You're ready to go. Day 28, they go, well, we need an inspection. Oh my goodness. Well, we didn't know you had this or that or the other thing. We need to knock off $70,000 on the price. And here you are, boxes in hand, counting on that money. And now it's not there. You're getting $30,000, $50,000, $75,000 less. Why? So that this wholesaler can grab your house and make 50 to 75 grand on it if they're going to fix it up themselves, or have the confidence level that they can sell it to somebody else. Or the worst one is, and I've seen this too, they get in the house, they put it on the wholesale market, no bites, come back to you, lower the price. Wholesale market, no bites, and they're just like, hey, walking away from it, see you later, good luck, thanks for playing. And what did you receive from this whole issue? Not a dime, zero. So be very careful with wholesalers. Thanks for joining me on Moveonomics today. Now watch part 2 and part 3.